Much a typical day in the Big Ten, right? Pretty much. Best league in the country, great coaches, great players. I can't tell you how uneasy, and I'll probably pronounce his name wrong, Tomaninga, whatever it is. Casey, we'll go with that. Makes you feel as a coach. Doesn't make me sleep very easy. He's extremely intelligent. He's very gifted. I don't know how many games that they've ever lost when he's had nights like tonight. I don't know if there was an easy shot in there, but I was petrified because he's really struggled the last 4 games. I thought we did a good job on Rink for the most part. We were going to let Rink make a few. He's added another dimension to what they can do offensively. I thought we did a great job on Wilcher, and for the most part, I thought we did a pretty good job on Bryce. Yeah, it was a game where we were 0 for 11 from our bench guys from 3 that are all really good shooters, and I thought we got great shots, and didn't make them. Obviously, culminating 4. Was a big piece, and then TJ made 3. But I loved our looks. I thought we were, you got to withstand one of those runs. I thought we took a really good punch from them. I thought they played extremely well, and we didn't shoot the ball very well, and found a way to win, and obviously made a couple big plays down the stretch to win it, and obviously made a couple bad plays on a side out of bounds play that we didn't execute. But you take a win in this league and move on to the next.
Brad, you're up 10. I think it was Terrence said 3. Call timeout with about 3.5 minutes to go. Was that to set your defense?
Yes. Yes. It was more to, we just made a little subtle change. We have a crazy name for it, that it's a downhill switch that we want to get to. We knew what was coming. We knew it was Casey and Rink in it. And we were going to be okay with 2s. We just couldn't give them 3s. And they have 2 or 3 different options off that. And they just hit a 3. So I didn't want to see that again. So I called the timeout there. And obviously, probably not a great decision, considering it changed, maybe changed a little momentum there, but I still would make the same call over and over again.
Brett, what concerned you about the end of regulation to allow that lead to dissipate, and what'd you feel? How did the team respond?
Best free throws, I thought it was great. I mean, you want to score there, but we had the ball in Marcus's hands most of the time. I thought we got good looks. Justin had a good look. I thought Justin had a pull up. It's the same thing we've been doing almost every possession, and got really good looks. But obviously the side out was not something we want. We didn't execute. We didn't screen, and we got to clean that up.
Brad, you mentioned 3-point shooting, and you have to trust my math here, but shooting plus 40% on the road from 3, 30%-ish from 3 at home, with maybe 50 more shots from 3 at home. Any idea why there's such a split between home and road on this shoot?
No idea. Better question for them. It's line still 19-9. I don't know.
Casey Tomanaga's 31 points, most that you guys have allowed to a single player since last season, March, to Hunter Dickinson. You talked a little bit about it, but what is he able to do that other guys really can't?
We don't have enough time for all those answers. You see his release. You see where he shoots it from. He's one of the headiest and smartest players in college basketball. He had an elite defender guarding him most of the night in Terrence Shannon, and still got him off. Then when you pair him, it's not just him, but when you pair him with Rink, and the thing with Casey is he gets as many 2s as he does 3s, and he's a very efficient finisher, but they can space the floor and cause problems. And tonight, those shots went down, and we were fortunate to withstand it.
Brad, with
with Mass not being a typical 5-man that Coleman usually has to guard in this league, did you feel like he did a good job of making him at least put it on the floor? And if he did that, did you feel like that was a win for you guys?
Absolutely. Our whole goal was force him to drive. Make him a driver. Make him a driver. He's coming off of, again, this team's playing great. I mean, they just beat Wisconsin. He just had 34 against Ohio State and made 6 threes. That's a problem when you're in a ball screen with a guy like Casey. Or in a handoff situation, and Wilcher's been the one that's been torching everybody. So this is a really good basketball team. This is an NCAA tournament team that can go and win a lot of games. And forcing him to dribble was great. I thought Coleman did a great job in the low post. He made 1 or 2, but he took 21 shots. You know, that's 8 for 21. I'll take that most days.
Has Ty just maybe settled into a place where he's just comfortable with who he is and what he's doing on the basketball court?
Absolutely. And you know, everybody's going to play 5 men on him, so you know it's to our advantage. There's not anybody that he hasn't. You know, he was sick in the Purdue game, so I'll give Zach his credit. You know, he didn't play great in that game, but 14 rebounds. He was the difference. You know, he can play as a screener. He's really good in the pocket. He made a couple great decisions in the pocket. He's athletic, so he did a great job of cutting. You know, and you know he's making free throws. So he's a really good college basketball player.
Right after Guerrier made the 3 to go up 4 in overtime, Goody was getting ready to come back into the game, and Coleman Hawkins pointed, said something, and Goody went back to the bench. I'm just curious, what was the interaction there?
I have no idea what Coleman said or did. I didn't have anything to do with my decision.
Brad, you said typical Big Ten. What's the key to getting some of these wins like this, Indiana, and what's that say about your team that even if it's not the prettiest?
Yeah, pretty. I mean, look at me. I'm ugly. I mean, I don't care if they're pretty or ugly or what they are. You just want to win. It doesn't matter how you do it. Tonight's a night we didn't shoot the ball very well and won. And those are hard. That's what we've tried to build this entire program on, is the ability to win and find a way to win when you don't make shots. Northwestern, we made shots. Boy, it was pretty and it was great. At Northwestern, we made shots and got beat. You know, and you've got to have some toughness. You've got to have some grit. Players that aren't afraid of the moment. You know, and I'll put the ball in Marcus DeMoss' hand with the game on the line. You know, all the time. I'll put the ball in Coleman's hands with the game on the line every time. Those guys are veterans, and so I thought we made some tough plays and got some tough rebounds.
Yeah, along those lines, Brad, what are you learning about your guys with another one of these close games, that like how they're settling into their role, I guess, in this down the stretch of those games?
Yeah, I mean, most games played are going to be 2 possessions in this league. I mean, the coaches are great, the players are great, the atmosphere is great, and you know, you can't be afraid of those moments. And I like where our guys are at. You know, you know, it's been Justin at times. It's been, you know, it's been somebody else at different times that have made plays, and that's what you want. And you know, when you get in postseason play, it's in the NCAA tournament. It's a lot of times a 1 or 2 possession game, and you know, to get where we want to go, these are great learning experiences for us.
You know, the way you're playing offensively doesn't always have to maybe lend itself to a bunch of assists, but I mean, 18 on 29 makes today. What did you like maybe about that side of the offense?
Yeah, that's what they give you. I think 44% of the shots that they give up are threes. And so you're going to have those. We knew there's a very early double help coming. Just think about if we make some threes. Just think about if we didn't, but just think of, I mean, so it's unselfish. You have to double Marcus, you have to double Ty, or they're going to score. And you know, it's very effective. It doesn't always look the prettiest, but it's I think it's got us 4th as game tipped in offensive efficiency, so it's been pretty good.
Brad, I have to ask, we haven't seen you get a technical in a while. What kind of happened there?
Nothing. Thank you.